Here in Seattle, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And starting this one, Ryan Wu. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Jacob Wilson now at the plate. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Nick Kurtz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. Wilson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that's outside. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A two-run blast. The Athletics score first. It's 2-0. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. That's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Naylor.
Stringing them together. That's 3 hits in a row. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Runner takes off on the ground to first. And foul ball. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On the Naylor. He got 2. Base is empty after the double play. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino. How about a scouting report on him? Brendan Donovan digs in now. This one in the air center field. McNeil on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
And
now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one is inside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. That's out number 2. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Big time power. Quick move to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Runner on the go. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Runner. Safe at second with a stolen base. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Two down. And that one is lifted in the air. Geloff gets under it, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Butler in his 3rd season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Carlos Cortez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1.
Oh.
Inside, just missed. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 2 up, 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The center fielder, Jeff McNeil.
Sliced hard, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Zach Geloff at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Back in Seattle, in now is the Mariners DH, Luke Raley. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one inside. Ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Hard hit, but right at him in left. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Foul ball there. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Yeah. Went and beat the odds. They thought I was insane.
Back at T-Mobile Park, stepping in, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
Ball, hot.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. On the ground, Naylor. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Reached on an infield single his first time. That catches the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Canzone takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker, 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. They got the out, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. First pitch swinging. Oh, 2 now. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Man at second. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And he's out. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Butler batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Cortez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just off the inside edge.
He's got a base. And so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Way out front for strike two. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Runners at second and third and one out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Digging in, Zach Geloff. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. This one in the air right field. Kenzone on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 0-1 now.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And Luis Severino continues. That misses. Ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In the air to left center. McNeil on his way over. And there's one down. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. Butler flying after this one. And he makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these A's doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. On the warning track. And hauls it in. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Rooker, the next to hit, take. Outside. New pitcher for the Mariners, Yasver Zulueta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
This to third. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
Ball.
There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice. Job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Now at the plate, Leo Ribas. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. 1 out man at first. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Brendan Donovan will hit next. 1 for 2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get it.
There goes the runner. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Julio Rodriguez. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now here is Josh Naylor. There's the strike. Moved to second, and he's back in there. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. The run comes in from second. Throw is cut off, goes to first. And now he's out, trying to get back. Top. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
1 down. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
A little bit high. Ball 3. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the catch for the second out. Now the third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Naylor. The tag, and he's out. And that ends the inning. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 6th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Comes up empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Luke Rayleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. McNeil moving under it. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. This one popped up. Wilson under it. He's got it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
That's the ball.
To the right side, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Zach Gilla just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one ripped to left. One away. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. And it stays fair. To third. He is safe.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded. Though it does set up a force at every base. All loaded up. Shea Langoliers the next to hit. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Hard hit left side. 1 pitch and 1 out. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners.
The second baseman, Leo Rivas.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 3.
2 down, base is empty. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. McNeil on the move. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Important first out to begin the. Tyler, new pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Naylor takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at T-Mobile Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Donovan digs in now.
Pitching for the
And
Athletics,
we've got ourselves a pitching
36.
change. Hogan Harris.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Randy Arozarena. Randy Arozarena, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Rodriguez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Mariners.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. Swing and a bouncer. Play made, that ends the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the 9th. Carlos Cortez getting ready to hit. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Andy Ibanez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Max Muncy. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Raleigh makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Jeff McNeil, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-2 now. Rodriguez on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Zach Geloff up next for the A's.
Oh,
2 down, nobody on. That'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.